I found an island in your arms, a country in your eyes. Arms that chained us, eyes that lied. Break on through to the other side. Made the scene, week to week, day to day, hour to hour. The gate is straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Alright, so who said that one?
Don't know.
Jim Morrison, The Doors. Anyway,
Okay.
moving on. It's from the song Break On Through to the Other Side. Anyway. Now we are going to have an experience with your husband, who hopefully knows a little bit more about the Doors than you do.
You really want to bank on that?
It's Valentine's Day.
Whoa, goody.
I still have the Valentine you sent me, Phoenix.
Yay.
And you have just discovered that Rick received a box of candy from a mushy card from his secretary. Ooh. Who wanted to express her appreciation for all the kindness and generosity that he has shown. And for fucking her. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not really supposed to be swearing in this one. There's not really anything that objectionable, but... oh well. These kids have learned enough from the Let's Play up until this part. I don't think that one solitary swear word is going to, you know, ruin anything for them. Anyway, what will you do? You can not mention it. You can give him the third degree about his secretary. Or you can just tell him that you are jealous.
Tell him that I'm jealous.
I am jealous. I am Spartacus. That is very honest of you to tell him that you are Spartacus. At least you didn't do something that would allow your jealousy to display itself in a more hostile form, such as murder. Perhaps you find it difficult to believe that someone can be as trustworthy as you seem to be. At least, sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, you know, unbelievingly there. It was, you know, just slipped out, honest. Anyway, later in the evening, he asks you to do him a small favor. How will you treat him? You can say, why don't you have your wonderful secretary do it for you, darling? Or you can just do the favor.
Do the favor.
You have passed up a golden opportunity for sarcasm and hostility. You should be punished.
I thought it just praised me for not doing
Oh
that.
no, you should be proud of yourself. There it is. These are the times when relationships grow the most. When your husband's cheating on you.
When you're giving him oral sex, apparently.
Anyway, so, yeah. Let's have one.
We all know that's what the favor was.
Okay, there are other things he could have asked. Could have been like, could you get me something to drink? Or, you know, could you hand me that? You know, I've never asked a woman, could you do me a favor and give me oral sex? Never said that. Just throwing that out there. I don't know what it's like for you. Maybe many men have said that to you. I don't know. You know. But, oh God, would I love to find out. This episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. We are going to continue. You are absolutely exhausted from a long, difficult day at work. Nothing is more sexual. All you want to do is eat dinner, sexily, and climb under the covers, sexily, and fall asleep. I hope you're not going to get raped by your husband while you're asleep, because that would take this game in a dark direction. Very dark. Just as you settle into bed, you feel Rick make some loving advances. You feel his erection, running his hands up and down your body and moving close to you. All you can think about is going to sleep. Wow, Rick is unappealing. Man. You can tell him you are just too tired. Heard that one before. You can provide the fastest possible release for him just to get it over with. I like it! Awesome!
Damn.
Or you can get into the mood. Bow chicka wow wow.
Let's try getting into the mood.
You don't want to see what happens if you click provide the fastest possible release for him just to get it over with.
That was the favor, remember? We already did that.
Alright, you can get into the mood. Fine. You must really love Rick, or sex, or both. Yeah, probably just the sex one, honestly. You have a surprisingly good experience with your husband and fall soundly asleep in the middle. That's awkward. Anyway. You can have another experience. Oh, more sex. Good. You choose an extremely low-cut dress to wear to a get-together the two of you are attending tonight. Man, how come I never get invited to the same get-togethers you're at? Damn. Anyway, how do you think Rick will feel about this? Approve or not?
Approve.
I like boobs. He thinks you look great. As the evening passes, he can't take his eyes off your boobs. Oh, you for a moment. When you get home, you can get romantic or go to sleep.
Let's get romantic again.
I'm only laughing because I've seen the other Let's Play. That's the only reason I'm laughing. Alright, you can get romantic. Good. The both of you have been getting aroused all evening. Are you just constantly aroused, Phoenix? Is that what's going on? Because that's the impression I'm getting. After some playful teasing, the two of you begin to make love. Okay. Oh, good lord. I don't know what's going on. You can pleasure each other orally. You can try some exciting sex positions. Or, and I quote, I have my own ideas. Those are your three options.
Let's go with the most interesting one. I have my own ideas.
Oh. Is it, if there's gonna be like, I don't know, I'm afraid there's gonna be some soundbite of horses neighing, and as soon as I click this, I don't want that to happen. Oh man. It's only a MIDI. Come on. Let's man up. Alright, I'm sure you do. I hope you are considerate enough to share them with your husband. After you are both weary and exhausted from doing only you know what, you can lie in bed and cuddle, go to sleep, or make your husband something to eat.
Lie in bed and cuddle.
Why would you make him something to eat? What the hell? That's just out there. What, in return for his gigolo services? Here's a bowl of Lucky Charms. Now get out of my bed! So what was it you said?
Cuddle.
Alright, that's right. Okay. That's very good. People do not do this nearly enough. As a matter of fact, some say that afterplay, the period immediately following sex, is one of the most satisfying parts of a lovemaking session. These people are wrong. The most satisfying part is the orgasm. I'm just throwing that out there. The afterplay period is dull. That's why so many
period is what you fall asleep during.
I'm just saying that's why so many people fall asleep during it, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Once again, though, you have to keep in mind, I'm the guy who, you know, as soon as you got married, immediately started talking about how it would never last. So, you gotta remember, I'm kind of cynical about these things. So, you know, just keep that in mind, folks. And, you know, actually, I gotta tell you, Phoenix, I was told off because apparently earlobe nibbling is extremely sensual. Like, I dissed it in one of the earlier episodes. But people are like, no, man, that is sexy. I think they started implying I was a virgin because I didn't like earlobe nibbling. Maybe those people are freaks. You ever think about that? Yeah, I don't mean to offend anyone, but earlobe nibbling isn't normal, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you're normal in every other way, but in that way, you're not. That is weird. I hope that's what the I have my own ideas didn't involve, you know. Maybe he was making love to your earlobe, you know. I mean,
wow.
It would have to be pretty small, I guess. And there's the risk of, you know, going deaf, but... What were we talking about? Oh yeah, there's an appliance in the kitchen that absolutely needs fixing. Probably a vibrator of some sort. Rick has been promising that he will fix it for a very long time. He doesn't seem to be doing anything now. But you know, he would prefer to do anything but fix the appliance. You could ask him to do it, but the fact is you really don't need it for anything right this second. You can ask him nicely to fix the appliance. Say, are you ever going to get around to fixing that thing in the kitchen? Or you can ask to borrow the charge card so that you can buy a replacement. And I like how Rick is in charge of the family finances. Yeah, because he's the most responsible one. You can try and fix it yourself. You know, I guess a smart man would put in like a screenshot of that poster, "We can," from like World War II, you know? Anyway, or you can leave him alone.
Ask him nicely to fix it.
He tells you, "Screw you!" Oh, no, he tells you nicely, "I really don't feel like doing it right this second. Do you think it could stand to wait a little more?" He comes over to you and slides his hand around your waist.
Holy crap.
Do you two ever stop?
Don't we already have a child?
I'm serious. This is what he says. "I can think of a much better way to spend the time," he says suggestively. You can look interested or uninterested. Well, you know, we've already done it twice. What's 3 times in a day?
Look interested.
Of course. Let's pop some corn and turn on the game. Alright. Maybe that's the I have my own ideas. Anyway. I would like some popcorn. Sorry, I'm kind of hungry now, actually. Anyway. Man, we're just keep having experiences. Oh, there are no more of these. So let's, spend time with the kid. You're about to leave Jennifer in the tender, loving care of your mother.
Yeah. Apparently I'm having a stupid moment.
Sorry, let me redo this, to make it more accurate. You are about to leave Jennifer in the evil, clutching, bitchy care of your mother. You give her a brief list of rules regarding sleep. Okay, do not let Jennifer stay up too late. Eating, restrict the junk food. Yeah, because she never goes around, you know, just eating candies and stuff, I mean. But I have to, I need to recover health. Sugar makes Jennifer hyper. And playthings. Please do not buy Jennifer any fancy toys. Certainly not a dog and a kitchen knife. Every time we pass a toy store, Jennifer wants something. Yeah. Those women, they're all shallow and materialistic. Alright, when you return to find out that Jennifer was allowed to watch the Johnny Carson show every night. Yeah, this is a really old one then. Johnny Carson hasn't been on for a while. Now, there was no school, so what's the harm? You know, Johnny Carson was still, like, she's like a year old. Would she find Johnny Carson that amusing? And I still think, I mean, it was still The Late Show. I mean, I'm not sure it's really appropriate for a kid of that age, but what do I know, right? Jennifer is bouncing off the walls, running in circles on the floor. Actually, she can't run that fast. You should be able to catch her. There is a huge empty box of chocolate on the table. Oh, come on, just a taste, sweetheart.
Yeah.
On the way out, Mom yells, "Jennifer, don't forget the shopping bag," which happens to be full of toys. They're all educational toys, dear. Ah, see, you've got some of those educational toys. I don't think a child should be allowed to have them, though. Pervert. You can get furious and really let her have it. Oh, yeah. You can get mildly angry, be persistent, or resolve that there is nothing you can do about it. Oh, come on. This woman has tortured you throughout your entire childhood. Let's murder her.
Let's do this mildly. Mildly murder her.
You mildly wrap your hands around her throat as your thumbs push into her. Oh, sorry. Mom gets the message, but it is hard for her to resist. She apologizes. Alright.
That's right, woman.
Now apologize for my entire childhood! Oh. You have just picked up the phone. That's all.
Okay.
Man, this is good soda.
I bet it is.
Man, my back is really had tweaked, you know. Need to stretch, you know. Keep on chewing on my nails. I just cut them. They're all uneven now. Kind of a nervous habit. I guess I do it so I don't smoke, you know.
Okay.
Only to discover that one of your most annoying relatives is on the other end. Every sentence will be punctuated with right or, you know, and be utterly insignificant. Worst of all, the baby is taking a nap, and you have some peace and quiet. It would be easy enough to rush her off the phone if it weren't for the fact that she is terribly lonely, and there isn't a single person in the family who will talk to her. You can tell her that you have no time to talk, chat with her for a short time, or tell her that you would love to talk, but that the baby is crying and needs his mother.
Chat for a little while.
Okay. That's very kind of you. She's not really all that bad, is she? Is she? I'm sorry, this is really boring. I have to spice it up with weird... I don't know.
You have to spice it up by being yourself, basically?
Yeah. Something like that. You are? Just about to go out for the evening when the phone rings. Again.
Hey.
It's the babysitter. She's come down with the flu and won't be able to make it tonight. You can ask the neighbor to sit for the night. Ask a relative, maybe even the very same relative who just called you a minute ago, to sit for the night. Call an agency in the phone book and have a private eye sent over. or you can stay home.
Call a relative.
All your relatives are busy this evening. They all say, "I'd love to, but we're all a bunch of jackasses. You're constantly being polite to us, even when we call up just to chat about nothing. But we can't even be bothered to babysit for one evening." You can ask the neighbor to sit for the night. Ask the relative to sit for the night. You know the definition of insanity is trying the same thing twice and hoping for a different response. Or you can call an agency in the phone book and have them send someone over. Or you can stay home.
The neighbor.
The neighbor you call seems to be out for the evening. You can ask a neighbor to sit for the night.
Just stay home.
You know. You know, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing twice and hoping for a different result. You can ask a relative to sit for the night. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing twice and hoping for a different result. You can call an agency in the phone book and have them send someone over. Or stay home.
Just stay home.
You're not going to call an agency?
No.
We can try all 4 of these, Phoenix, an infinite number of times. We could be here until hell freezes over, Phoenix. I have nothing else to do. We could just stay here and do this.
Or we could stay home.
Okay, fine. That's too bad. I guess once you found a good sitter, you would prefer it to be that person or nobody. Familial sphere increases. Social sphere decreases. Because you're a loser. Alright. Okay. So, we're going to skip to the end of this, I think. Although some work ones might be good. But, I don't know. Anyway, how much money do you actually have? You're 40 years old, by the way. Holy cow! What is wrong with Rick? You're down to $18,000.
That bastard.
Wow. Man. How... Let me look at this again. How thoughtful are you? You're at 97. You should not be losing money this fast. Alright, we're gonna do some job ones to hopefully boost your vocational a bit, because damn, girl. Oh, you know what will boost your vocational? I remember this from the other Let's Play. Let's buy you a computer. Alright. We're gonna buy a computer for you. Let's see. Where is the computer? Clothes, automotive, library, books, travel adventures, toys or goodies for the family. Oh, I don't believe it. This game is so sexist, it's awesome. Women can't buy computers.
Wow. Just wow.
I love that. You can buy cooking accessories. You can buy some clothes. You can get some toys for the family. But you cannot get... Oh, you can get some jewelry. But you cannot get a computer. That...
So sad.
Is amazing. I don't believe that. I don't know. So, do you want to watch a stereo, camera, a piece of jewelry, some cooking accessories, some sports equipment, some clothes, an automobile, a library of books, travel adventures, or toys for the family?
Toys for the family.
Alright, let's pay for it with cash. No. There we go. I can't believe that. Oh, man. Wow. Women aren't interested in things like computers.
Hold on a second.
Man, I miss the 80s. Anyway, folks, Phoenix wants me to hold on for a second. Hold on to what? I don't know. Hold on to myself, longing for her? Maybe. I could do that. I mean, I do it all the time when I'm not doing a Let's Play with her, so, I mean, I could do it now. Or I could just kind of prattle on like this. I mean...
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything. Actually, you're probably just going to watch this in the Let's Play, so you'll figure out what I said. Anyway. So let's do some job things, get you better at your job. In order to get part of your work finished, John Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt? That's my name too! Whenever I go out, the people always shout, "There goes John Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt." Anyway, a close work associate mentions that I'm not the only one who remembers that song, right? Like, I'm not, you're not all just thinking I'm insane now, right?
I remember it.
Okay, good. A close work associate mentions that you have to take a trip out of town together. He is good-looking, married, and shows every indication of being a faithful and loving father and husband. You must decide whether or not it is best for you to go. Staying might mean suffering a decline in your vocational sphere. You should be excited, but you can also be uneasy if you want to suck at your job.
Excited.
You can decline the trip if you want to suck at your job, or you can go. I'm biased, by the way.
No. Really?
So, are you gonna go yet?
Yes.
Alright, you decide that this might be a terrific opportunity to gain in the vocational area of life. You are correct. Your excitement about taking the trip carries over into your work. You impress a great many people. Social and vocational spheres show a great improvements. The person you are traveling with would like to take you to dinner as a way of celebrating your success. You can decline or go with him.
This guy's starting to get weird.
What, going to dinner? Come on. He wants to take you out for a Big Mac.
I guess we'll go to dinner.
Alright, fine. The dinner passes uneventfully. The two of you exchange small talk about your work and social lives. He mentions that he misses his children on trips like this. He congratulates you on your success, and the two of you bid each other early goodnight. Alright. Speaking of which, you want another kid? Or is one good enough for you?
One's good.
You can't afford another kid. Alright.
Yeah.
You have an appointment to meet a very successful man who can have a powerful influence on both your resources and your career. You arrive for the meeting at his office with a little bit of time to spare, so you have the opportunity to review your strategy. The weather is a bit sticky, so you also consider freshening up. You can be confident, anxious, or nervous, but trying not to show it.
Confident.
You can make a last-minute trip to the ladies' room to check your appearance, or calmly wait in the outer office to be called in.
Check appearance.
Women. You have chosen to handle yourself with your usual aplomb. I like that word. Confidence is a strong part of your character. The result of your meeting is that you are sorely disappointed. The secretary calls you in and tells you that your meeting has been abruptly cancelled! You have to reschedule. Later next month. Fine. Whatever. I'll get over it. Well, I will. I'm fine with it. I can deal. Alright.
Clearly.
You begin thinking about whether or not you would like to invest some of your resources so that you can increase them. You are going to play the stock market. You can be interested or not interested.
Interested.
You can make an investment or not.
Make an investment.
An investment counselor suggests that you look into stock in a multinational computer software company. Would you like to take the risk and purchase, say, $1,000 worth of stock?
Sure.
Your investment triples! Yay! You got money on the stock market. Alright. I'm gonna end this part here, just because I see the timer going down, man. And I feel it. It's weighty on my heart. So, we'll be back in the next part, ladies and gentlemen. There will be more of me. There will be more of Phoenix. There'll be more of this game. All sorts of things will be going on. And someone special might even drop in. Or not. No one's coming. Alright, folks, I'll see you in a bit. Kiss, kiss.
Bye.
I found an island in your arms, a country in your eyes. Arms that chained us, eyes that lied. break on through to the other side. Made the scene, week to week, day to day, hour to hour. The gate is straight, deep and wide, break on through to the other side. Alright, so who said that one?
Don't know.
Jim Morrison, The Doors. Anyway,
okay.
Moving on. It's from the song Break On Through to the Other Side. Anyway. Now we are going to have an experience with your husband, who hopefully knows a little bit more about the Doors than you do.
You really want to bank on that?
It's Valentine's Day. Other things he could have been like, could you get me something to drink, or could you hand me that? I've never asked a woman, could you do me a favor and give me oral sex? Never said that. Just throwing that out there. I don't know what it's like for you. Maybe many men have said that to you. I don't know. But oh God, would I love to find out. This episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. We are going to continue. You are absolutely exhausted from a long, difficult day at work. Nothing is more sexual. All you want to do is eat dinner, sexily, and climb under the covers, sexily, and fall asleep. I hope you're not going to get raped by your husband while you're asleep, because that was, just slipped out, honest. Anyway, later in the evening, he asks you to do him a small favor. How will you treat him? You can say, why don't you have your wonderful secretary do it for you, darling? Or you can just do the favor.
Do the favor?
You have passed up a golden opportunity for sarcasm and hostility. You should be punished.
I thought it just praised me for not doing
Oh
that.
no, you should be proud of yourself. There it is. These are the times when relationships grow the most. When your husband's cheating on you.
When you're giving him oral sex, apparently.
Anyway, so, yeah. Let's have one.
We all know that's what the favor was.
Okay, there are other... Anyway, what will you do? You can not mention it. You can give him the third degree about his secretary. Or you can just tell him that you are jealous.
Tell him that I'm jealous?
I am jealous. I am Spartacus. That is very honest of you to tell him that you are Spartacus. At least you didn't do something that would allow your jealousy to display itself in a more hostile form, such as murder. Perhaps you find it difficult to believe that someone can be as trustworthy as you seem to be. Wait, sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, unbelievingly there.
Whoa, goody.
I still have the Valentine you sent me, Phoenix.
Yay.
And you have just discovered that Rick received a box of candy from a mushy card from his secretary. Ooh. Who wanted to express her appreciation for all the kindness and generosity that he has shown. And for fucking her. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not really supposed to be swearing in this one. There's not really anything that objectionable, but... oh well. These kids have learned enough from the Let's Play up until this part. I don't think that one solitary swear word is going to, ruin anything for them.